Dave's new girlfriend. I'm not sure if his girlfriend at the time or still Pat's cousin. Either way, she came down to my parents' house, down to the compound. And for those of you that don't know, the compound has a funny way of sucking you in. Hours turn into days, days turn into weekends. Well, that's what happened to Krissie. She got sucked into the compound and she never left. It's great to see these two together. KP is such a great girl. Dave is such a genuinely nice guy. That's basically how they ended up together. Because Dave is such a nice guy. When they first met, Krissie and her cousin Pat met up with all Pat's college buddies one night. And Dave was there and certainly impressed, but didn't think he had a shot with this beautiful girl. So he was just being himself, a nice guy. He offered to buy her a beer. She accepted. He thought, what a nice guy. They talked a little, and later on he asked her to dance. And she thought, what a nice guy. He doesn't dance so well, but he's a really nice guy. So after the night was over, everyone went back to the apartments looking for places to sleep. Dave, being the nice guy that he is, he says, this bed has plenty of room for both of us. I don't know if that's really happening. I'll have to ask them. One thing I found that's great about Krissie is her love and support for Dave. Great. Sometimes she needs to smarten up. Sometimes she needs to settle down. But to quote Jerry Remy when Dave fell over the wall at Fenway out into the field, she sure seems proud of her man. One night a bunch of us went to a Red Sox game, and Dave had gotten up real early in the morning, probably 5 or 6 o'clock, and he was completely exhausted. Around the 8th inning, he ended up passing out in the stands. Other fans started to heckle him. But Krissie stood up and yelled at the guy, my man works harder in 2 hours than you do all week. There's another time we were in Newport after the St. Patrick's Day parade at a bar. It's been a long day. Dave, he wants to get into a fight with the West Warwick Fire Department.
The entire department.
Well, Krissie was right there beside Dave, claws out, ready to throw down some punches. Always standing beside and sticking up for a man. We've gotten to know KP pretty well over the years. We've taught her how to play cards and dominoes. Dave has convinced her she can jump off the dock and not be attacked by sharks. I think he's still working on the nightlight and the spiders issue, but these things take time. But even before today, Kristen was already a part of our family. My mom and dad now have 3 daughters they always wanted. Laura and Caitlin have another sister. To me, she's like the older sister I never had. I'm the younger brother she never wanted. We've all known Dave and Kristen various names over the years. Kristen, Krissie, Kringle, K-Pro, K-Ho, KP, Dave, Hurricane, B, D, Cheatin' Dave, Skunk, Travis, T3, D-Pro, Mr. Provost. But today we get a new name for them, and not to be confused with another couple with a similar name. Please raise your glasses and congratulate the new Mr. and Mrs. David Roebuck.